was lunchtime for the fourth graders at Stone Park Elementary School. Starly showed her friends her new phone in the cafeteria and on the playground.
Look girls, I got a new phone for my birthday.
Did you get your phone on your real birthday, October 19th?
Yes, Kylie, I got my first phone ever on my real birthday.
Starly, you can exchange cell phone numbers with your friends.
Yes, Erica, I will exchange numbers with my friends.
Starly, since the three of us are sitting at the same table, we can exchange numbers.
I'll write my cell number on a piece of paper for everyone's table.
Starly,
and everyone
I have a
can save my
ladybug
cell
phone that
number
can
under
only call my
Starly
home at
Watch in your
911,
contacts.
not anybody else. Okay.
I'll save your home phone number in my phone.
After Starly exchanged cell phone numbers with her friends Erica, Kendall, and Kylie, it was time to go to the playground for
Starly
recess.
exchanged cell phone numbers with her other friends
Daphne
out on the
Thorne and
playground.
Piri Pirite walked up to Starly to tell her that she should do prank calls with her new phone. Starly, since you now have a cell phone, that means that you can do prank calls.
I've watched many people on YouTube do prank phone calls before.
My bestie Perry and I do prank phone calls on the bus ride home from school, at sleepovers, and when our parents aren't home or around.
Daphne went to hang out with her bestie Perry after she talked to Starly about prank phone calls.
On the bus ride home today, I'll prank call 911 since I have a ladybug phone.
Okay. Kendall, my bestie Daphne, actually did a prank call to 911, and her dad was proud of her for doing the 911 prank call and didn't get busted. I don't ever prank call emergency services because I will be in huge trouble. And you could actually get arrested if you make a prank call to the emergency services.
I've never done a prank call in my life.
Kendall, prank calls are hilarious. You
I
should
will
do prank
calls on the bus ride home from school today.
After Perry and Kendall's conversation about prank phone calls, recess was over and time for class.
I hope that everyone had a nice lunch and recess today. Let's get started with class.
Excuse me, Mrs. Graham.
Yes, Tabby.
Can the whole class do prank calls during math?
No, Tabby, no prank calls during class. What makes you ask a question about prank calls?
I heard Perry's conversation with Kendall about prank calls during recess, and prank
Enough with
calls
the
are
prank
fun.
calls, Tabby. Prank calls are wrong to do and you can get in trouble for prank phone calls. Let's get started with math.
A few subjects later, dismissal time. Starly, Kylie, and Erica, let's sit all the way in the back of the bus.
Okay, so we can make prank phone calls.
Erica, let's make a 911 prank call since I have a ladybug phone.
Okay, we can do our 911 prank call now.
Daphne Thorne has made a prank call to 911 before.
Once the buses left the school, Kendall and Erica made a 911 prank call.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, my bus has no tires and the bus is stuck at the traffic light.
Little girl, what road is your bus stuck on?
My friend and I's bus is stuck on Yo Mama Road.
Yo Mama Road doesn't exist at all. Is this a prank call?
No, this is not a prank call.
What is your emergency?
Someone fell out the back exit of the bus and the driver didn't turn around for the student. The student has no injuries and is fine. Haha.
That's it, I'm sending the cops to your location and I'm leaving this call to help
Holy
someone who
crap.
actually needs
I'm
help.
going to open my window to throw my ladybug phone out the window so a car will run over my stupid ladybug phone.
Kylie was videoing our prank call to 911
Erica,
for social
let's
media.
jump out the emergency exit of the bus and run home.
Okay, Kendall, let's jump out the back of the bus.
Once Erica and Kendall jumped out the back exit of the bus, they made a run for it. The alarm went off when Kendall opened the emergency exit, causing the bus driver to stop the bus.
The cops came right after the bus pulled over. Starly saw Kendall and Erica running away from the bus.
Police, 2 girls are running away from the bus. Please chase them with your cop car. The girls' names are Erica Cartman and Kendall McCormick. They were the ones who made the 911 prank
Okay,
call.
thank you for telling me and my partner. We will chase them down the road and drive them back to the bus, and I will drive both girls home and tell their parents about their 911 prank call.
Once the cops have chased Erica and Kendall down the road, the cops have handcuffed both girls, Erica and Kendall.
The cops drove Erica and Kendall back to their school bus and found Kendall's ladybug phone that a car ran over.
Erica and Kendall explained to the bus driver and cops what they did wrong.
Kylie ran to the front of the bus and showed the video of Kendall and Erica doing a 911 prank call to the cops and bus driver.
Thanks for showing the cops and I the video you recorded of Erica and Kendall doing a prank call to 911.
You're welcome, bus driver. I'll show the principal tomorrow the video of Erica and Kendall making a 911 prank call. I posted the video to social media, and both girls, Erica and Kendall, will be all over the news.
I'll also tell the principal at your school tomorrow morning about what Kendall and Erica did today.
My best friend Starly was sitting in front of Kendall and Erica. Starly and I didn't join the 911 prank call.
Once the cops took Erica home and explained to Erica's mum about what Erica and Kendall did on the bus, Erica got grounded for a month and got expelled from the bus.
Erica, I can't believe that you and Kendall made a prank call to 911 and tried to run away from the cops. You're grounded for a month, and I will take away your phone and go to bed and think about what you and Kendall did to the cops and bus driver. I'm getting you a ladybug phone after you're ungrounded.
Once the cops brought Kendall home and explained to her parents about what she and Erica did on the bus, Kendall got grounded for a month and also got expelled from the bus.
Kendall, your mother and I can't believe that you and Erica made a 911 prank call on the bus ride home from school today. You also threw your ladybug phone out the bus window and a car ran over your ladybug phone. Your mother and I got you a ladybug phone because we can only afford to use TrackPhone, and especially since you did something really bad with the ladybug phone that you had a car run over. You're grounded for a month.
Go to bed and think about what you and Erica did to the cops and bus driver.
On Tuesday morning before the students came to school, Mrs. Vance, the principal, contacted the Stone Park Fire Department to arrange an assembly for next Friday, November 7th.
The assembly that the Stone Park Fire Department will talk to all students K6 about when to call 911 and when not to call 911.
Erica and Kendall got suspended from school for a week.
Erica and Kendall now have to take their own private minibus to school that has the driver and an aide to make sure no trouble is caused on the bus.
Watson, did you hear about what Erica and Kendall did on the bus ride home from school?
Yes, Starly, I heard about Erica and Kendall's 911 prank call on the news last night. I'm not on the same bus as you, Starly.
My bestie Kylie recorded a video of Erica and Kendall making a 911 prank call.
I saw the video on social media.
Erica and Kendall would have been sent to jail if they were age 18 and up.
Let's get to class since we don't want to be tardy.
Okay, Watson.
Starly and Watson walked to class. Everyone in Mrs. Graham's 4th grade class was talking about how Erica and Kendall got in serious trouble for making a 911 prank call before Mrs. Graham entered the classroom.
Good morning, class. Please stop talking about Erica and Kendall's 911 prank call. I need to take attendance and we'll get started with class.
Mrs. Graham started the day with math and the day continued.
Oh no, it's gym time.
Oh no, it's gym time.
I hate gym class.
So do I.
I want to drop out of gym class.
Same here, Jazzy, but we can't drop out of gym class.
Okay, let's go to stupid gym class and get it over with.
Okay.
Naomi and Jazzy went to gym class.
Good morning, 4th graders. Today we're going to play basketball, so let's get started.
Jazzy got the basketball, so she wanted to shoot the ball in the hoop. Jazzy can't pick up the ball with both hands or walk on her own. Jazzy asked Marco for a piggyback ride to the basketball hoop.
Marco, may you please give me a piggyback ride to the basketball hoop?
Sure thing, Jazzy.
Jazzy got onto Marco's back and Marco ran to the basketball hoop with Jazzy on his back. Maddox carried the basketball to the hoop for Jazzy to shoot into the hoop. Jazzy stood up on Marco's shoulders and shot the basketball into the hoop and got a shot.
Marco, you can't give a classmate a piggyback ride to the basketball hoop.
Jazzy can't carry the ball with both hands and can't walk on her own, so she asked me for a piggyback ride to the basketball hoop, so I gave her a piggyback ride to the basketball hoop.
I know you were being kind and helping a classmate who asked for help. Piggyback rides are dangerous to do in sports.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Bautista.
I know that Jazzy has a disability and needs some help with certain tasks. Jazzy could have fell off your shoulders and got hurt if she fell off your shoulders. Marco, you and Jazzy aren't in trouble. Marco, you can go get ready to go back to Mrs. Graham's class. Jazzy, next time if you want to get a goal in any other sports, ask me or any other gym teacher and we can help you get goals in sports.
Okay.
Gym class was over for Mrs. Graham's class.
The students went back to the classroom to get their lunch boxes or lunch money. The students went to the restroom to wash their hands and went to the cafeteria.
Everyone in the cafeteria talked about Erica and Kendall's 911 prank call. Recess came and it was a rainy day, so the students went to the indoor recess room to play.
Nixon, let's play air hockey.
Okay.
Michaela and Nixon played a game of air hockey and they both had fun playing air hockey. Most of the 4th graders were not causing trouble except for Daphne. Daphne went to the bathroom to make prank phone calls.
Excuse me, lunch monitor, may I please use the bathroom?
Yes, Daphne, you may go to the bathroom.
Since I'm in the bathroom, I will do some prank phone calls.
Once Daphne got in the bathroom, she got her cell phone out and made prank phone calls.
I am going to call Disney's Magic Kingdom First Aid Station.
Disney's Magic Kingdom First Aid, how can I help you?
Hi, I would like to file a complaint.
What's your complaint?
I brought my son to your first aid station because a heavy garbage can fell on his foot.
Take him to urgent care or to the hospital so he can get an X-ray. Amusement park first aid stations don't do X-rays.
You only gave my son an ice pack. You didn't give my son a boot or any sort of splint to keep his foot from moving. It's all your fault if my son's injury gets worse. I'm taking my son to urgent care.
Fine, goodbye. Disney's first aid stations aren't responsible for your child's injuries.
5 minutes have passed and Daphne isn't back from the bathroom. The lunch monitors were getting concerned that Daphne ended up feeling sick or up to some sort of mischief.
May you please go to the bathroom and check on Daphne?
Once Perry went into the bathroom, Daphne was laughing about her prank phone call that she just made.
Daphne, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
What are you laughing about?
I prank called Disney's Magic Kingdom First Aid Station.
Did you hear about Erica and Kendall's 911 prank call they did on the bus ride home from school the other day?
What are you talking about?
I'll show you Kylie's video on Instagram of Erica and Kendall's 911 prank call.
Okay, that was awesome that Erica and Kendall made a prank phone call to 911 like I did once.
It's illegal to prank call emergency services. You can go to jail if you prank the emergency services. Come with me, I'm telling one of the lunch monitors about what you did.
Purry and Payne went back to the indoor recess room to tell a lunch monitor about the prank phone call to Disney's Magic Kingdom first aid station.
Daphne was in the bathroom and she made a prank phone call to Disney's Magic Kingdom first aid station.
Daphne, prank calls aren't allowed in school. Thanks for telling me, Purry, and take Daphne to the principal's office to report the prank phone call that she made in the bathroom.
Okay.
Once Perry took Daphne to the principal's office, Daphne got so angry that she broke Perry's leg, causing her to leave school early and having to go to urgent care to get an x-ray.
Daphne made a prank phone call to Disney's Magic Kingdom first aid station in the bathroom.
Thank you for telling me, Purry. Daphne, prank phone calls aren't allowed in school. I don't care if you're allowed to do prank phone calls at home or not. Prank calls aren't allowed on school property. You're suspended for the rest of the week and I'm calling your dad to come pick you up.
Perry, you tattletale prank calls aren't dangerous at all. I will break your leg.
Daphne pushed Perry off the principal's desk and threw a chair at Perry's leg.
Now you're suspended for a week. I will tell your dad when they come and pick you up.
Daphne's dad came to pick up Daphne from school. He was proud of his daughter's trouble that she caused and they went out for ice cream for a celebration.
I'll call the nurse, Purry, because Daphne hurt you.
My leg really hurts.
You're going to be okay, Purry. I just called the nurse and she's on her way.
The nurse came to Mrs. Vance's office with the wheelchair and Perry was still crying.
I'll give you an ice pack and call your parents to come and pick you up.
At the nurse's office, Purry was given an ice pack for her leg and the nurse gave Mr. and Mrs. Pirip a phone call to come and pick her up.
Mr. Pirip came to the school to pick up Purry and take her to urgent care.
Mrs. Pirip was at work so she couldn't come to pick up Perry from school.
Hi, I am here to pick up my daughter Purry Pirip.
Okay, Mr. Pirip, did you park your car in the bus circle?
I parked my car in the bus circle.
Okay, I'll wheel your daughter out to the car and Mr. Pirip, you will carry your daughter's backpack.
Okay.
The school nurse wheeled Perry out to her dad's car. Mr. Pirip put Perry in the back seat in the car with her left leg up on the other seats.
Thank you, school nurse.
You're welcome. Take care, Perry.
Thank you, nurse.
Time to take you to urgent care, and after urgent care, I'll take you to get ice cream.
Okay, Dad.
The drive to the nearest urgent care was far, so Perry called Daphne to tell her that she's not her friend anymore.
Haha, Snitch, you deserve being pushed off Mrs. Vance's desk and a chair being thrown at your leg.
I'm not your friend anymore. I hope that you get expelled from Stone Park Elementary School for bullying other students, even myself. I will block your number, erase your number, and block you from all social media.
Perry hung up the phone on Daphne. She did the following: blocked Daphne's number, erased Daphne's number, and blocked her from all social media. Daphne is now Perry's ex-friend.
We're here at urgent care. I'll carry you into urgent care.
Okay.
Mr. Pirip carried Perry into the urgent care, placed her in a wheelchair, and checked Perry in. 10 minutes later called Perry and her dad into one of the exam rooms. Perry had all of her vitals taken, and the doctor came in 5 minutes later.
What seems to be the problem?
Another student in my school pushed me off of the principal's desk and threw a chair at my leg.
I have to examine your leg before a decision is made for an X-ray.
The doctor examined Purry's leg and an X-ray was needed.
Purry, I'm taking you to the X-ray room. Your dad will wait in the exam room for you.
Another student in my school pushed me off of the principal's desk and threw a chair at my leg.
I have to examine your leg before a decision is made for an X-ray.
The doctor examined Purry's leg and an X-ray was needed.
Purry, I'm taking you to the X-ray room. Your dad will wait in the exam room for you.
Okay.
Perry is now done with X-rays. The doctor wheeled her back to the exam room where her dad was waiting for her.
I have some bad news, Mr. Perry.
What's the bad news?
Your daughter's leg is broken and here's her X-ray. Mr. Perry, you need to take your daughter to an orthopedic to get another X-ray to see if Perry needs to have surgery.
Okay, doctor.
I'm going to put a splint on your daughter's leg and she can take ibuprofen for pain.
The doctor put a splint on Perry's leg and she was ready to leave the urgent care. Mr. Perry pulled his car up to the front door of the urgent care.
Perry was wheeled out to the car by one of the nurses who works at the urgent care. Mr. Pirret put Perry in the back seat in the car and her left leg up on the other seats.
Mr. Pirret put Perry in the back seat in the car and her left leg up on the other seats.
Perry, do you want to get some ice cream?
Yes, Dad, I want to get some ice cream.
Okay, Perry, there's an ice cream parlor. Let's get some ice cream and then go home.
Okay, Dad.
Mr. Pirret and Perry went into the ice cream parlor to order ice cream.
Welcome, Jacob's Ice Cream Parlor. How can I help you?
I would like birthday cake ice cream in a sugar cone.
And I would like Rocky Road ice cream in a sugar cone.
Okay, that will be $10.
Okay, here's $10.
Thank you. Your ice cream is coming right up.
Perry and her dad had delicious ice cream after a visit to urgent care. Once Perry and her dad finished eating their ice cream, Perry and her dad headed home to relax.
We're home, Perry.
Yes, I'm glad to be home.
Wednesday is here. Perry didn't go to school today because her leg ended up broken and she needed to rest.
Good morning, class. On Monday the Stone Park Fire Department is coming to our school for an assembly when to call 911 and when not to call 911. Let's get started with math.
Mrs. Graham taught math to her 4th grade class first and the day went on. Music class was before lunch. Excuse me, Lindsay, can we listen to rap music?
Excuse me, Brady, you don't call me by my first name. Call me Ms. James, and no, we can't listen to rap music because most rap music is inappropriate.
Hey Morgan, I have rap music on my Spotify playlist.
Brady, awesome, even though Miss James said that we can't listen to rap music.
Okay, I'll sneak my phone out of my fanny pack and play rap music.
Okay, Brady, let's play rap music.
Brady snuck her phone out of her fanny pack and played rap music. Morgan and Brady danced to the rap music that she played from her Spotify playlist.
Who's playing rap music?
Rap music is epic, yay.
Rap music is epic, yeah.
Morgan and Brady, sit in your seat, and Brady, turn off your rap music and put your phone away.
Okay. I'm sorry for playing rap music.
It's okay, Brady. Next time, no rap or any type of music that can be inappropriate.
Music class was fun because the class got to have a dance party.
Music class was over for Mrs. Graham's 4th grade class. Time for lunch for all of the 4th grade students. The 4th grade students got their lunch money and their lunch boxes and went to the cafeteria.
I am going to play music on the playground and have a dance party.
Recess will be more fun if we play music and have dance parties.
Heck yes.
Courtney and Andy, we can make music videos for TikTok.
Yes.
I love dance parties.
Dance parties are fun.
Recess time is here. The 4th grade students ran for the playground. Corbin pulled out his phone and loudspeaker out of his electronics pouch.
Time for my dance party.
Corbin played his music, and the boys sitting at his table, Andy Nelson, Austenitz, Armando, Brock Stevens, and Benson, joined Corbin's dance party.
Corbin's dance parties are fun.
I know. Corbin plays the best music ever. We should have dance parties every day during recess. We'll become TikTok famous.
The lunch monitor came up to Corbin and his group. The lunch monitor told Corbin to lower the volume of his music and to make sure the music is school.
Fun. I know. Corbin plays the best music ever. We should have dance parties every day during recess. We'll become TikTok famous.
The lunch monitor came up to Corbin and his group. The lunch monitor told Corbin to lower the volume of his music and to make sure the music is school appropriate.
Please lower the music and make sure the music is school appropriate.
Okay, I lower the volume of my music and make sure it's school appropriate.
Okay, thank you.
Soon recess was over. The lunch monitors blew their whistles for the students to line up.
I hope that everyone had a nice lunch and recess. Time for science and art class.
After Mrs. Graham taught science to her 4th grade class, it was time for our class.
Good afternoon, 4th graders. Today we will make paintings of the Northern Lights. Let's get started.
The Northern Lights are beautiful.
Shanna, have you ever seen the Northern Lights before?
I have seen the Northern Lights. My family and I went on a vacation to Greenland and the Northern Lights are epic.
I've never seen the Northern Lights before. I really want to see the Northern Lights.
There are many different locations to see the Northern Lights. You can't see the Northern Lights in certain states or countries.
Mrs. Graham's 4th grade class made their paintings of the Northern Lights. The rest of the school day continued.
Class, it's snack time. Get out your lunch boxes.
I had fun painting the Northern Lights.
I went to Canada with my family to see the Northern Lights when I was age 5.
The Northern Lights are lit. I've never seen the Northern Lights in my life.
I've never seen the Northern Lights either. Everyone in Mrs. Graham's 4th grade class had a nice time chatting and having their snack. The school day continued until dismissal. Dismissal time was here. France, Georgia Nelson, and Jayla White went on the bus. Since the bus ride gets boring, we can play loud music on the bus for everyone to enjoy.
Basically everyone on the bus listens to music with their earbuds in their ears.
I left my earbuds at home.
Okay, make sure we don't distract the bus driver.
I have a Bledo speaker so we can play music on the bus for the 3 of us to enjoy. I have my iPod to connect to your speaker.
Okay friends, I'll connect your iPod to my Bledo speaker.
Once Jalia connected France's iPod to her Bluetooth speaker, Jalia gave France her iPod back to her so she can play her music for herself, Georgia, and Jayla to enjoy.
Shepherdstown, an eagle in a thermal is a circle now, like a tire on a bike rolling down Columbus Street. But Katie got a little look of hope in her eyes, and her arms unfolded, and she looked to the sky and said, I'm a bird to fly around with you, yeah. She jumped up high and she fell on the ground and skinned her little knee and made a horrible sound.
Girls sitting by the emergency exit, please lower the volume of your music, thank you.
I will lower the volume of the music.
The bus driver dropped the students at their bus stop and the students went home. Hanson Turner, Jose Rodriguez, Justice, Joy Myers, and Kyler went to hang out at Hanson's house after school.
Today for an after-school snack, my mom made a yummy fruit salad for us.
Hanson served his friends and himself fruit salad and glasses of water.
I like the fruit salad. My mom gets store-bought fruit salad.
Jose, there are many different fruit salad recipes on the internet.
Okay.
I only eat certain fruits.
That's okay if you only eat certain fruits, Justice.
Okay.
I love nice healthy fruit.
Same here.
I like most of the fruit in the fruit salad.
Hanson, Jose, Justice, Joy, and Kyler ate their fruit salad, watched some TV, and did their homework. After homework, Jose, Justice, Joy, and Kyler went home after homework.
Meanwhile with Prairie, Mrs. Pierre called an orthopedic to schedule an appointment to get a better x-ray and to be tested. Prairie's friend Kenneth Doley came over to give Prairie her homework that she missed and to hang out.
Pierre, your appointment for the orthopedic is on Friday morning.
Okay, Mom, can I go back to school tomorrow?
Pierre, you can go back to school tomorrow. No gym class for a while and myself or your dad will drive you to school.
The doorbell rang. Perry answered the door. Kenna was at the door with work that Perry missed out on.
Hi Kenna, thank you for dropping off my homework that I missed out on.
You're welcome. Are you coming back to school tomorrow?
Yes, I'm coming back to school tomorrow. I'm going into school late on Friday because I'm getting another x-ray to see if I need to have surgery on my legs since it's broken.
Mostly everyone in our class misses you.
I miss mostly everyone in our class as well.
I'll help you with your homework.
Thanks, Kenna.
You're welcome.
Kenna helped Perry with her homework that she missed out on since she was absent from school. Kenna went home after she helped Perry with her homework. Wednesday was over and that Thursday was here.
I'm ready to go back to school.
Let's get ready for school.
Perry got ready for school and got in the car so her mom can drive her to school.
At school, Mrs. Pirrip talked to the school nurse about Perry's broken leg. The school nurse gave Perry an elevator pass and another pass for gym since she cannot participate in gym class.
Kane Pinkerton tinfoil, Kane Rutherford men's shirt, and Landon came down to the nurse's office to get elevator passes to take the elevator with Perry.
Thank you for telling me about your daughter's injury.
You're welcome and have a good day at school, Perry. I love you.
Okay, bye Mom.
Why are the three of you here?
Our classmate Prairie has an injury so I need an elevator buddy pass for myself, Kenya Rutherford Nert, and for Landon.
Okay, here's your elevator buddy passes.
Thank you, nurse.
Thank you, nurse.
Thank you, nurse.
You boys, the three of you and Perry can head to class.
Kane 1, Kane 2, Landon, and Perry headed to class. The full Kane 1, Kane 2, Landon, and Perry arrived at class before anyone else.
MRS. Graham wasn't in the classroom, so Kane 1, Kane 2, Landon, and Perry had to wait outside the classroom.
Perry, I'm sorry to hear about what Daphne did to you.
Daphne is such a bully. Daphne is my ex-friend who should be expelled from the school.
I know, Perry, Daphne is such a jerk.
Daphne Thorne is evil.
Everyone else arrived to the classroom. Mrs. Graham unlocked the door to her classroom and everyone went inside.
Good morning, class. Today we will be starting the day with English. Class, take out your journals and we will be writing about when to call 911 and when not to call 911.
The class wrote in their journals when to call 911 and when not to call 911.
Mrs. Graham picks out 3 students to share their stories in their journals to the whole class. Mrs. Graham grades still grade the students' journals even if they don't get picked out to share with the class.
10 minutes is up. Please raise your hands if you want to be picked to share your journal stories to the class.
Only 7 students raised their hands to be called on to share their stories that they wrote in their journals. Piri Wright, River, Peace Thelman, Shuana Malkinson, Tyrone, Tiffany Boyette, and Breda Biggle.
Mrs. Graham called on Sienna Malkinson, Perry Pirrip, and Tiffany Boyette to share their journal stories to the class.
Perry, please come to the front of the classroom with your journal.
Okay, Mrs. Graham, my leg is broken so I need someone to please carry my journal to the front of the classroom.
Okay, Perry, please ask one of your classmates to carry your journal to the front of the classroom. Or classmates to carry your journal to the front of the classroom.
Lincoln, may you please carry my journal to the front of the classroom
for me? Perry. You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Lincoln.
Piri went to the front of the classroom and Lincoln carried her journal to the front of the classroom.
Yes, Twila.
Network of safe places to help runaway slaves.
Correct, Twila. Let's move on to the next question, which is an example of checks and balances given in our Constitution. Yes, Starley.
Government gives money to states for school lunches.
Incorrect, Starley. The right answer is the president vetoes a bill, but Congress can override a veto. Time for the next question. Who was president during the Civil War? Yes, Watson.
Abraham Lincoln.
Correct, Watson. Time for the next question. In 1803 the U.S. purchased Louisiana Territory from which country? Yes, Taylor.
China.
Incorrect, Taylor. The right answer is France. Let's move on to the next question, which is a New England. The options are Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and New York. Yes, Tabby.
Massachusetts.
Correct, Tabby. Let's move on to the next question. Which answer best fills the chart? First, Missouri asks to become a state. Second, the balance of slave states and free states will become uneven, and blank. Yes, Pearl.
Kansas-Nebraska Act.
Incorrect, Pearl. The right answer is Missouri Compromise. Time to move on to the next question. Name the ship that landed at Plymouth Plantation in 1620. Yes, Peace.
Mayflower.
Correct, Peace. It's time to move on to the next question. The branch of government made of 2 houses, Senate and House of Representatives. Yes, Nixon.
Legislative.
Correct, Nixon. Let's move on to the next question. Which leader forced General Lee to surrender to the Confederate Army, ending the Civil War? Yes, Maddox.
Stonewall Jackson.
Incorrect, Maddox. The right answer is Ulysses S. Grant. Time for the next question. The governor is the head of which branch of state government? Yes, Liliana.
Executive.
Correct, Liliana. Let's move on to the next question. All of these were reasons that many people did what? To have religious freedom, to find employment, and to become landowners. Yes, Lincoln.
Left America to settle in England.
Incorrect, Lincoln. The right answer is came to settle the American colonies. Time for the next question. The Federalists were a political party known for supporting which of the following? Strong government, states' rights, small farmers, and anti-slavery. Yes, Kenna.
Strong government.
Correct, Kenna. Let's move on to the next question. What is the function of the legislative branch of government? Yes, Kyler.
Makes laws.
Correct, Kyler. Let's move on to the next question. Which battle was a turning point of the Civil War? Yes, Joy.
World War I.
Incorrect, Joy. The right answer is Gettysburg. Time to move on to the next question. The Empire State Building is located in what state? Yes, Jazzy.
New York.
Correct, Jazzy. It's time to move on to the next question. Why was the Oregon Trail important in the mid-1800s? Yes, Jayla.
Used by settlers to move west.
Correct, Jayla. Time for the next question. Which is part of the judicial branch of government? Yes, Hanson.
Supreme Court.
Correct, Hanson. That's it for social studies.
Mrs. Graham was done teaching social studies for the day. Mrs. Vance's lockdown alarm went off.
The lockdown alarm was a recording of Mrs. Vance's voice saying,
"Attention students and staff. Our school is now in lockdown. Please lock all doors and hide in a safe place. Our school is now in lockdown," and buzzing noises. Attention all students and staff. Our school is now in lockdown. Please lock all doors and hide in a safe place. Our school is now in lockdown.
Kids, the school is having a lockdown drill.
I'm
Follow
scared.
me to the lockdown hiding spot. Kids, I know that you are scared. I'll read you a story.
Okay.
Kids, a lockdown drill is practice what to do if there was a real school lockdown. Know how we have fire drills?
Mr. Choro.
When schools have fire drills, we practice what to do if the school catches fire.
Students, stay quiet like a mouse. I know that lockdowns are scary.
Okay, Mr. Concord 1, I'm scared.
Weston, we all have to stay quiet like a mouse.
Okay, Macon.
Good job, third graders, for staying quiet like a mouse.
Thanks. Thanks.
Thanks.
You're welcome, third graders.
Good job for staying quiet.
Thanks, Mrs. Calton.
Thank you, Mrs. Calton. Thank you, Mrs. Calton.
You're welcome, my students.
Excellent job staying silent like a mouse.
Thanks, Miss Dalby.
Thank you, Miss Dalby. Thanks, Miss Dalby.
You're welcome, students.
Excellent job, 6th graders, for staying silent like a mouse.
Thanks, Mr. East.
Thank you, Mr. East. Thanks, Mr. East.
You are welcome, 6th graders.
Kids, good job staying quiet for my story.
Thank you, Mrs. G. Thanks, teacher. Thanks, Mrs. Galland.
You're welcome, students, and I know that lockdowns are scary.
Good job for staying quiet and having a quiet out during the lockdown drill.
Thanks, Mrs. M.
Thanks, teacher.
Yes, Twilla.
Network of safe places to help runaway slaves.
Correct, Twilla. Let's move on to the next question, which is an example of checks and balances given in our Constitution. Yes, Starley.
Government gives money to states for school lunches.
Incorrect, Starley. The right answer is the president vetoes a bill, but Congress can override a veto. Time for the next question. Who was president during the Civil War? Yes, Watson.
Abraham Lincoln.
Correct, Watson. Time for the next question. In 1803 the U.S. purchased Louisiana Territory from which country? Yes, Taylor.
China.
Incorrect, Taylor. The right answer is France. Let's move on to the next question, which is a New England. The options are Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and New York. Yes, Tabby.
Massachusetts.
Correct, Tabby. Let's move on to the next question. Which answer best fills the chart? First, Missouri asks to become a state. Second, the balance of slave states and free states will become uneven, and blank. Yes, Pearl.
Kansas-Nebraska Act.
Incorrect, Pearl. The right answer is Missouri Compromise. Time to move on to the next question. Name the ship that landed at Plymouth Plantation in 1620. Yes, Peace.
Mayflower.
Correct, Peace. It's time to move on to the next question. The branch of government made of two houses, Senate and House of Representatives. Yes, Nixon.
Legislative.
Correct, Nixon. Let's move on to the next question. Which leader forced General Lee to surrender to the Confederate Army, ending the Civil War? Yes, Maddox.
Stonewall Jackson.
Incorrect, Maddox. The right answer is Ulysses S. Grant. Time for the next question. The governor is the head of which branch of state government? Yes, Liliana.
Executive.
Correct, Liliana. Let's move on to the next question. All of these were reasons that many people did what? To have religious freedom, to find employment, and to become landowners. Yes, Lincoln.
Left America to settle in England.
Incorrect, Lincoln. The right answer is came to settle the American colonies. Time for the next question. The Federalists were a political party known for supporting which of the following? Strong government, states' rights, small farmers, and anti-slavery. Yes, Kenna.
Strong government.
Correct, Kenna. Let's move on to the next question. What is the function of the legislative branch of government? Yes, Kyler.
Makes laws.
Correct, Kyler. Let's move on to the next question. Which battle was a turning point of the Civil War? Yes, Joy.
World War I.
Incorrect, Joy. The right answer is Gettysburg. Time to move on to the next question. The Empire State Building is located in what state? Yes, Jazzy.
New York.
Correct, Jazzy. It's time to move on to the next question. Why was the Oregon Trail important in the mid-1800s? Yes, Jayla.
Used by settlers to move west.
Correct, Jayla. Time for the next question. Which is part of the judicial branch of government? Yes, Hanson.
Supreme Court.
Correct, Hanson. That's it for social studies.
Mrs. Graham was done teaching social studies for the day. Mrs. Vance's lockdown alarm went off.
The lockdown alarm was a recording of Mrs. Vance's voice saying, "Attention students and staff. Our school is now in lockdown. Please lock all doors and hide in a safe place. Our school is now in lockdown," and buzzing noises. Attention all students and staff. Our school is now in lockdown. Please lock all doors and hide in a safe place. Our school is now in lockdown.
Kids, the school is having a lockdown drill.
I'm
Follow
scared.
me to the lockdown hiding spot. Kids, I know that you are scared. I'll read you a story.
Okay.
Kids, a lockdown drill is practice what to do if there was a real school lockdown. Know how we have fire drills?
Mr. Choro.
When schools have fire drills, we practice what to do if the school catches fire.
Students, stay quiet like a mouse. I know that lockdowns are scary.
Okay, Mr. Concord 1, I'm scared.
Weston, we all have to stay quiet like a mouse.
Okay, Macon.
Good job, third graders, for staying quiet like a mouse.
Thanks. Thanks.
Thanks.
You're welcome, third graders.
Good job for staying quiet.
Thanks, Mrs. Calton.
Thank you, Mrs. Calton.
Thank you, Mrs. Calton.
You're welcome, my students.
Excellent job staying silent like a mouse.
Thanks, Miss Dalby.
Thank you, Miss Dalby. Thanks, Miss Dalby.
You're welcome, students.
Excellent job, 6th graders, for staying silent like a mouse.
Thanks, Mr. East.
Thank you, Mr. East. Thanks, Mr. East.
You are welcome, 6th graders.
Kids, good job staying quiet for my story.
Thank you, Mrs. G. Thanks, teacher. Thanks, Mrs. Galland.
You're welcome, students, and I know that lockdowns are scary.
Good job for staying quiet and having a quiet out during the lockdown drill.
Thanks, Mrs. M.
Thanks, teacher.
You're welcome, 1st graders.
Nice job with the quiet game during the lockdown drill.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you, Mr. Packstorm.
Thanks, teacher.
You're welcome, 2nd graders.
Nice job, 3rd graders, for participating in the quiet game.
Thank you, MS. Sure.
Thanks, Emsha.
Thanks, Miss Shah. You're welcome, 3rd graders.
Macleod 4 تخطخ بنك كويت.
Thanks, Mr. S.
Thanks, Mr. S. Thanks, Mr. S.
You're welcome 4 تخطخ.
Good job, my 5th graders, for being brave and silent.
Thanks, Mrs. San Angelo.
Thanks, Mrs. San Angelo.
Thanks, Mrs. San Angelo.
You're welcome, my 5th graders.
Thanks for being brave, 6th graders.
Thank you, Mr. Sanford. Thank you, Mr. Sanford.
Thank you, Mr. Sanford.
You're welcome, my 6th graders.
Thank you for behaving, kindergartners, during our lockdown drill.
Thanks, teacher.
Thanks, Mrs. Veckers.
Thanks, Mrs. Vacas.
You're welcome, kindergartners.
Thank you, 1st graders, for your best behavior for the lockdown drill.
Thanks, Ms. W.
Thanks, Miss W.
You're welcome, my 1st graders. The lockdown drill should be over soon.
Attention staff and students, the lockdown drill is now over. Staff, you may unlock all doors, and teachers, the school day may continue.
Mrs. Graham and all of the other teachers at Stone Park Elementary School continued with the rest of the day until it was dismissal time.
When it was time for the 4th graders to have lunch and recess, the 4th graders grabbed their lunch money and lunch boxes and they washed their hands before going to the cafeteria.
I got Carl's Jr. for lunch.
How is your X-ray?
I have good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
The bad news is that I have to wear a cast for 6 weeks, and the good news is that I don't need surgery.
Purry, are you going to let your friend sign your cast?
Yes, I'm going to let my friends sign my cast. I have a permanent marker with me if you and Twillo want to sign my cast.
I will sign your cast.
Same with me.
Carmi Tucker and her bestie Twilla Tweak signed Perry's cast. Recess time is here. The 4th graders went out to the playground.
Hey Lennox.
Hey Brock, I flushed my school lunch down the toilet.
Why would you flush your school lunch down the toilet?
The chefs at our school are terrible at making food for the students.
Today for school lunch is tacos and it tastes like crap.
I know Brock, I don't really care for the school lunch.
Many of the 4th graders signed Perry's cast.
Lennox, did you make a video for TikTok of your lunch being flushed down the toilet?
Yes, I made a video for TikTok of me flushing my school lunch down the toilet.
I'll make a video for my Snapchat story of me flushing my school lunch down the toilet. I'll make the video tomorrow. I'll tell my parents that I want to buy lunch tomorrow.
Recess was over. The 4th graders went back to class to have fun Friday that lasts until dismissal time.
Good afternoon, class. I really hope that everyone had a nice lunch and recess. Today is a fun Friday. Today we are making music videos for TikTok.
Mrs. Graham's 4th grade class made music videos for TikTok on Fun Friday today. Mrs. Graham posted her class's music videos to its stone.park.elementary.school's TikTok account.
Fun Friday went on until dismissal time. A few hours later, it was dismissal time. The students went to the buses.
Clover and Colton, on Monday the Stone Park Fire Department is coming to our school for an assembly to explain to students when and when not to call 911.
Corbin, the reason is because Erica Cartman and Kendall McCormick made a prank phone call to 911.
Erica and Kendall's dumb decision made the emergency services waste their time even though they could actually be helping someone who actually needs their help.
I want to be a police officer when I grow up.
Today we rode our bikes to school and we're going to ride home as well.
Corbin, Clover, and Colton rode their bikes home from school since they live right around the corner of the school.
Kylie Broflovsky hosted a sleepover at her house this Friday. Lennox Stotch, Chelsea Donovan, and Jazzy Vollmer went to Kylie's sleepover.
Hi, Lennox. Are you ready to have fun tonight?
Heck yes. I can't wait to have fun tonight.
Same here. Hi, Chelsea. Are you ready to have fun with Lennox and I?
Oh yeah, Kylie. I can't wait for the fun to start.
Same here.
And same for me.
Hi, Jazzy. Are you ready to have fun with me, Lennox, and Chelsea?
Let the fun begin.
Hello, girls.
Hi, Mrs. Broflovsky.
Hi, Mrs. Broflovsky.
Hi, Mrs. Broflovsky.
What do you girls want for dinner tonight?
I would like Good Times burgers and frozen custard.
I would like Sonic.
I would like Arby's.
I would like Good Time burgers and custard.
Carl and Lennox both want Good Time burgers and frozen custard. Jazzy and Chelsea, do you both like Good Time burgers and frozen custard?
I'm fine with Good Time burgers and frozen custard.
Same with me.
What would you girls like to eat and drink from Good Time burgers and frozen custard?
I would like a kid's corn dog with applesauce and a small chocolate shake.
I would like a kid's cheeseburger with wild fries and fresh lemonade.
I would like kids chicken tenders with applesauce and a Mountain Dew.
I would like a kid's burger with wild fries and a small vanilla shake.
Okay girls, I'll text my husband Mr. Bradflovsky you girls orders for Good Time Burgers and frozen custard. Mr. Bradflovsky will go to the drive-thru at Good Time Burgers and frozen custard on the way home from work.
Kylie and her friends went to the living room to make music videos for TikTok until dinner was brought home. Shalika Braflovsky texted her husband Gerhard Braflovsky for Kylie, her sister Isla and Kylie's friends orders for dinner from Good Time Burgers and frozen custard.
Girls' dinner is here.
Kylie and her friends ran to the kitchen to eat their dinner.
Thank you, Dad, for dinner.
Thank you for dinner, Daddy.
Thank you, Mr. Braflovsky.
Thank you, Mr. Braflovsky.
Thank you, Mr. Broflovsky.
You're welcome girls, enjoy your dinner.
Kylie and her friends ate their dinner. Isla watched TV in the living room with her mom.
Truth or Dare is fun.
Kylie and her friends played Truth or Dare.
Kylie, truth or dare?
Truth.
Have you ever cheated on an exam?
No.
Linux, truth or dare?
Dare.
Let another player put makeup on you.
Chelsea, please put makeup on me.
Okay Lennox, I'll put some eyeshadow on you.
Chelsea put eyeshadow on Linux.
Jazzy, truth or dare?
Truth.
Who do you think has the best hair in this room?
Chelsea.
Lennox, truth or dare?
Dare.
Make up a rap about the person to your left.
Kylie is an awesome friend. Kylie is nice. Kylie is kind.
Chelsea, truth or dare?
Truth.
Who is the best cook that you know?
My grandma.
Kylie, truth or dare?
Dare.
Talk in a fake accent for the rest of the game.
I don't know how to speak in different accents.
Your turn is over.
Jazzy, truth or dare?
Dare.
Create a new dance move.
I call my new dance move the spin. Linux, truth or dare?
Truth.
What is the meanest thing you have ever done?
Telling my mum to shut up. Chelsea, truth or dare?
Dare.
Do a cartwheel.
Chelsea does a cartwheel.
Kylie, truth or dare?
Truth.
What is your dream job?
Chef. Jazzy, truth or dare?
Truth.
What is your favorite thing about the person on your left?
I have no idea.
Truth or dare was over. The girls fell asleep. At midnight, the girls got up to use the restroom and to play a game of Would You Rather.
Would you rather get rid of all bad drivers or never have to wait in line?
Get rid of all bad drivers.
Get rid of all bad drivers.
Get rid of all bad drivers.
Mine is also to get rid of bad drivers.
Would you rather be a lawyer or a doctor?
Be a lawyer.
Be a doctor.
Mine is to be a doctor.
Be a lawyer.
Kylie, Jazzy, Chelsea, and Lennox went downstairs to get a midnight snack.
My mom went to the grocery store and got some edible cookie dough for us.
Yum.
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 Thanks, Kylie.
Thanks, Kylie.
Thanks, Kylie.
You're welcome, friends.
Kylie and her friends got edible cookie dough and went back up to Kylie's room to eat their cookie dough and to watch YouTube.
I'm going to turn on my Xbox so we can watch YouTube on my TV.
Girls, what are you four doing up in the middle of the night?
We got up to use the restroom, get a midnight snack, play a game of Would You Rather, and watch some YouTube.
Please keep the volume down. You're going to wake up everyone else in this house.
Okay, Mom. My friends and I will keep the volume down to not wake up everyone else in this house.
I'm going back to bed.
Girls, what do you want for breakfast this morning?
I want scrambled eggs.
I want pancakes.
I want French toast.
I want waffles.
I want bagels.
Girls, we don't have the ingredients in the house to make what you all want for breakfast. My wife and I can get you girls breakfast from any fast food place that serves breakfast.
Okay, Daddy.
Okay, Dad.
Okay, Mr. Broflovsky.
Okay, Mr. Broflovsky.
Okay, Mr. Broflovsky.
Girls, what fast food place do you want your breakfast from?
McDonald's.
Culver's.
Kylie, Culver's don't serve breakfast.
Okay, Dad.
Chick-fil-A.
Sonic.
Chelsea and Lennox both want Sonic for breakfast this morning. Isla, Kylie, and Jazzy, Sonic sound good for breakfast.
I would like Cinnabon Snacks with cream cheese frosting and with apple juice.
I would like the breakfast toaster with milk.
I would like French toast sticks with apple juice.
I would like the junior breakfast burrito with milk.
I would like the breakfast toaster with apple juice.
Thanks for giving me your orders, girls. I'll tell my wife Mrs. Broflovsky to go to the Sonic drive-thru to get you girls breakfast.
Mr. Broflovsky told his wife Mrs. Broflovsky to go to Sonic to get the girls breakfast.
Mrs. Broflovsky got in her car and went to Sonic to get the girls breakfast.
Girls' breakfast is here.
Kylie and her friends ran down the stairs for breakfast.
Thanks, Mommy, for breakfast.
Thank you, Mom, for breakfast.
Thank you, Mrs. Broflovsky, for breakfast.
Thanks for breakfast, Mrs. Broflovsky.
Thanks for the breakfast, Mrs. Broflovsky.
Everyone went upstairs to brush their teeth and get dressed. Kylie and her friends played some Xbox.
Mr. Broflovsky answered the door. It was Richard Valmer, Jazzy's dad.
Hello, Richard. How are you?
Hello, Gerhard. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good morning, Jazzy. Did you have fun with your friends?
I had fun with my friend's dad. Thank you Mr. Broflovsky and Kylie for having me over.
You're welcome.
Thanks for coming to my sleepover.
Jazzy and her dad went home. Kylie, Lennox, and Chelsea went upstairs to watch YouTube.
Mrs. Donovan is at Kylie's house to pick up Chelsea from Kylie's sleepover.
Hi Becky, how are you?
Hi Chad, I'm good, how are you?
I'm good.
Good morning Chelsea, did you have fun at Kyle's sleepover?
Mom, I had fun at Kylie's sleepover last night and this morning. Thanks for having me over, Kylie and Mr. Broflovsky.
You're welcome Chelsea.
Thanks for coming to my sleepover, Chelsea.
Chelsea and her mom went home. Kylie and Lennox went upstairs to make music videos for TikTok.
Mr. Broflovsky answered the door. It was Simon Stotch and Lindy Stotch.
Hello Simon and Lindy, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm good as well. Good morning Lennox, did you have fun with your friends?
Mom and Dad, I had fun with my friends.
I'm glad to hear that you had fun with.
Thank you Mr. Broflovsky and Kylie for having me over.
You're welcome Lennox.
Thanks for coming to my sleepover last night.
Simon, Lindy, and Lennox went home.
Saturday was an easy day for Kylie, Jazzy, Chelsea, and Lennox because they were tired when they got home from Kylie's sleepover.
Kylie was tired as well.
Meanwhile, with the McCormick family, Kenna, Kendall, and Keegan had a dance party.
Kendall, go back to your room. You will be ungrounded on Monday when you go back to school.
Whatever. I want to prank call 911 just like Kendall.
Kenna, don't you dare make a prank call to 911. Your sister got in deep trouble for making a prank call to 911. It's illegal to prank the emergency services.
Just kidding, Mom and Dad.
You don't ever joke about pranking the emergency services.
Your dad is right. You don't ever joke about pranking the emergency services.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Kenna took her little brother Keegan to the park.
Kenna and Keegan rode their bikes to the park. Titan Tucker and his grandma were also at the park.
Keegan got to play with his friend Titan. Kenna went on the monkey bars.
Kenna and Keegan were at the park for an hour.
Kenna and Keegan rode their bikes home after an hour at the park.
Hi Kenna and Keegan, how was the park?
The park was fun. I got to play with my friend Titan at the park today.
What's Kendall up to now?
Kendall is working on work that she missed from school due to her suspension. Your father is in the kitchen helping Kendall with her work that she missed from school.
Okay, Mom.
Sunday is here.
The Calliope family go skiing on Sundays at Breckenridge Ski Resort.
Hunter and Cody go to the ski school to learn how to ski.
Tayden, Ruben, Kelsey, and Clyde have their own special ski class.
Mr. and Mrs. Calliope ski close by.
Kids, time to get your skis and boots on. We're going outside to ski.
Ski instructor Kevin teaches kids to ski grade K through 3.
Cody and Hunter are in the same ski class. Rylan Tugg, Royce Rogers, Silas Bands, Raynal Rogers, Janice Pablos, Cassie Landscape, Isaac Landovago, Nolan Brown, Gabrielle Davis, Ian Zamble, Tyler Waddell, and Becca Turner.
Students, get your boots and skis. It's time to go outside to ski.
Ski instructor Sabrina teaches kids grades K-12 who have special needs.
Kelsey and Claude are in the same ski class along with other students who have special needs grades K-12.
Naomi, Brooklyn, Michaela, Kyla Connor, Zane Yard, Drake Zaborski.
Dylan Brown, Cody Banks, Quinn Backstorm, Holly, Olive Jones, Lindsay Anderson, Marina, Lila Brasswood.
Leah Yukon, Victoria Brown, James Huckabee, and Macleod Wagman.
The Calliope children had fun at ski school this Sunday.
Sunday was coming to an end and ski school was over.
The Calliope family go out for dinner after ski school.
Children don't go to ski school every day. Children, what do you want for dinner?
More pizza.
The melting pot.
Mod pizza.
The melting pot.
Mod pizza.
Kids, we need a reservation for the melting pot. We will go to the melting pot another time after ski school. MOD pizza it is, we are getting pizza for dinner.
Mr. Calliope drove his family to Mod Pizza for dinner tonight. The host sat the Calliope family in the dining room for dinner.
Good evening, sir. My name is Andrew. I'll be taking care of you. What would you all want to drink?
I would like water, please.
I would like Pepsi, please.
I would like Sprite, please.
I would like Coke, please.
I would like Sprite, please.
I would like sweetened iced tea, please.
I would like lemonade, please.
I would like lemonade, please.
Okay, I'll be right back with your drinks. Water.
Me.
Pepsi. Sprite.
Me.
Coke.
Me.
Sprite.
Me.
Sweetened iced tea.
Me.
Lemonade.
Me.
Lemonade.
Me.
The Calliope family thanked their waiter Andrew for the drinks. It is time for the Calliope family to order their pizza.
What would you like to eat?
My husband and I would like pizza salad.
I would like a Lucky Sunshine mini pizza.
I would like the mini Mad Dog pizza.
I would like a mini Maddie pizza.
I would also like a mini Maddie pizza.
I would like a mini Caspian pizza.
Waiter Andrew took the Calliope family's pizza orders. Waiter Andrew went to the kitchen to give the chefs the Calliope family's pizza orders.
Kids, time to wash your hands in the restroom.
The Calliope children went to use the restroom and wash their hands.
Waiter Andrew came back with the pizzas for the Calliope family. After dinner, the Calliope family went home to get showered and ready for bed and do homework if they have any homework.
Meanwhile with the Backman family. Kids, bedtime is a few hours.
Stan, let's get in the TikTok music videos that Zach and Nikki are making. Great idea, Lance.
The Backman boys Stanley and Lance got in their sisters' videos for TikTok.
Sapphire and Nikoi like having their brothers in their music videos for TikTok.
A few hours had passed. It was time for the girls to go to bed since they are in junior high school.
Nikoi and Sapphire have to get up early to get ready for school.
Stanley and Lance get to play video games before they go to bed. Good night, girls.
We love you.
Good night, Mom and Dad, I love you too.
Good night, Mom and Dad, I love you too.
Lance and Stanley decided to have a dance party.
Boys, go in the basement to play your music because your sisters have to get up earlier than you two.
Lance and Stanley went into the basement to have their dance party. Stanley and Lance danced for an hour.
Boys, time to get ready for bed. You have school tomorrow.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, Mom.
The boys went upstairs to get ready for bed. Mr. and Mrs. Bachman went upstairs to tuck their boys in bed.
Good night, Lance.
We love you.
Good night, Mum and Dad. I love you too.
Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.
Good night, Stan.
We love you.
Good night, Mom and Dad. I love you too.
Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite.
Good morning, Stone Park Elementary School. Today the Stone Park Fire Department is coming to their school to host an assembly.
Kendall, I regret our 911 prank call. The same with Erica for never pranking the emergency services ever again.
What is 911 for? Please raise your hands. I'll come down the aisle to pick out a student who is raising their hand. It's the boy in the red glasses and blue soccer shirt. What is your name?
Brexon.
Brexon, what is 911 for?
Emergencies.
What is 911 not for? Please raise your hands. Yes, the boy in the yellow raincoat. What is your name?
Hayden.
Hayden, what is 911 not for?
Jokes.
When there is an emergency, what number do you call? Please raise your hands and I'll walk down the aisle to pick a student who is raising their hand and not making a noise. Yes, the girl with a blue hair bow and green dress. What is your name?
Venus.
Venus, what number do you call when there is an emergency?
911.
What happens if you prank the emergency services? Please raise your hands and I'll come down the aisle to pick a student who was raising their hand and not making a sound. Yes, the boy in the red sweatshirt and blue shirt. What is your name?
Denver.
Denver, what happens if you prank the emergency services?
You waste the emergency services time when they could actually be helping someone in need and you could go to jail.
Excellent job, students. Now we will be showing all of you our vehicles we use.
Police officer, my friend Kendall and I are really sorry for making a 911 prank call last week and for wasting your time.
My friend Erica and I regret our 911 prank call that we did last week. My friend Erica and I are never pranking the emergency services ever again.
I accept you girls' apology and remember that 911 is for emergencies and never call 911 as a joke.